Hello and welcome to this episode of Family Meals. Today we're going to make creamy sun-dried tomato fettuccine. For this recipe, we will need half a cup of sun-dried tomatoes, 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 cloves of garlic, fettuccine pasta, half a teaspoon of basil, dried, 2 cups of chicken broth, 4 tablespoons of cream cheese, 1 cup of whole milk, and a 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. Let's get started. One of the best things about this meal is that you only need 1 pot. So take out your sun-dried tomatoes, strain out some of the liquid, and take out maybe 4 or 5 sun-dried tomatoes to make up about half a cup. That was too many. I didn't end up using all of those. Chop them all into small pieces and also crush and chop your garlic. Turn on your heat and add 2 tablespoons of butter to the pot. You don't have to worry about making it exactly 2 tablespoons. This is pretty forgiving, so just use enough to fry up all of the garlic and sun-dried tomatoes. Once the butter has started to melt, you can add the sun-dried tomatoes and the garlic. You want to keep frying them until the garlic is fragrant. Now it's time to add all the rest of the ingredients. I put in my 2 cups of chicken broth. I had a hard time figuring out exactly what 8 ounces of fettuccine was. I looked online and I tried so hard to get a picture of what more or less 8 ounces of fettuccine looked like, because I don't have a kitchen scale. So I was not successful in that. I couldn't find any pictures of what that would look like, so I just used my best judgment and it worked out great. So I don't think that you can go wrong here too easily. Obviously don't use the whole pack with this amount of liquid, but if you use a good handful for your family, that should be just fine. I didn't use very exact measurements when I added the cream cheese or the basil because really, you can do that to your own taste. This kind of recipe is very forgiving and very flexible. The only thing you really have to pay attention to is how much liquid, because the liquid is going to be absorbed into the pasta. But if you add too much, it just means that you're going to have to let it evaporate for a bit longer. So I would probably say more is better than too little. Once the pasta comes to a rolling boil, cover it and turn it down to a medium-low, and then continue to stir it occasionally and then recover it. You're going to let it cook like that for at least 10 minutes. Once the fettuccine looks like it's almost fully cooked, if there is still liquid left in the pot, take off the cover and let it cook uncovered for about another 5 to 10 minutes. Once the liquid has evaporated, go ahead and serve it, and there you go, all done. Wasn't that easy? My favorite part of this is there was only 1 pot to wash up after, and it was really delicious. We also added some bacon the next time we made it, and that was really good too. Here's the directions for next time. Enjoy!